Okay. So before I got a couple more questions before I get you up out of here. So do you have a personal goal like to what you want to get up out the camera? Like you said, you know what I'm saying, still more to come. Is this some personal goal you got saying in your mind like I want to do Coachella or I want to do the VMAs, red carpet? What's your goals?
Man, to be honest with you, bro, it's just like I don't know. I just wanna have a platform where I can say that I did what I was supposed to do. Like everybody goal is to, make sure that they family eat and to do all these different things. Wherever this camera leads me to is where I want to go. I'm not, like I say, bro, I'm not turning down. I ain't gonna say I'm not turning down no opportunities because every opportunity is a good opportunity. But whatever I could do to get myself to a place where I'm making sure that my family eat and I'm being able to be a platform for others, it's like that's what I want to do. Like even if it's just like creating documentaries for people or whatever. Like if that's just the best that this camera could give me, that's what I'm gonna do. If I do go film the VMAs, like if that's what the camera give me, that's what I'm gonna do. But right now, it's like being able to be a platform for the ones in the hood still.
And so this is another question I want to ask you that kind of slipped my mind. But with just me trying to dip my feet in it as well, you know what I'm saying? I was curious, you know what I'm saying? I see uh people release videos different ways, you know what I'm saying? So do you release all your videos on your platforms or do you give them to the artists? Is the price difference if anything changed?
I give them to the artists because like regardless of, I ain't gonna say regardless of, but regardless of if it's on my platform or your platform, if the video blow, they gonna see my intro in the beginning of it. It only make a difference. Why do I want to charge? I'm already charging you to shoot your video. Why do I want to charge you to release your video as well? Because it's the same way how you release it. I could go back and release it a couple of days later. But like I say, regardless of what, whoever channel is on is gonna blow. Like right now, my channel sit at 143,000 views in its entirety. You get what I'm saying? But I have views on other platforms. That's matter of fact, the video that I shot for Real Young G, that video is 75,000. I got a video with my guy London and his crew, the CLR Music Group, 57,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whoever watched that video, they got to see Straight Glass at the beginning of it.
For sure.
They got to know that Straight Glass shot it. So even when I go places, people to see my logo, they be like, "Man, I know you." And it's like they probably ain't never met me, but then they seen the video and then they seen the logo, so they like, "Man, you feel me? Yeah, I done seen you places." It's like, man, yeah, you see me.
And if you don't mind me asking, did you create your intro?
Oh man, nah, bro. My intro, rest in peace, my boy.
That shit raw. That shit raw.
My boy Monty B, man. I was out filming one day for my homie Twine, and we was out filming in the back of like these houses or whatever, and he found like a big glass sheet. He like, "Yeah, you got to get this on camera." And you feel me? He like, "Make that go straight glass," and broke it, slammed it down. And then my very first intro that I got, I had found a cracked glass transition. I slapped it over my logo. And then eventually I ended up paying somebody overseas to create the straight glass logo that I got now, but I still use his voice and him cracking the glass. I just use it in the back. So now when the video come on and they see the glass bursting, that's actually him in the background bursting the glass on the ground. I just like put the sound effects to it to make it amplified.
That shit dope. That shit dope.
My boy Monty B, bro, like literally, bro, gave me that, and he became the voice for my channel. And like ever since then, like that's how people remember me. People don't even remember like the whole transition of the glass. People be like, "Man, that straight glass." That's everywhere I go. Everybody like. Yeah,
I remembered it without the sound because during your interview, I was pulling your work up. You know what I'm saying? Checking it out. I was like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's something I'm trying to work on myself, and it's a lot of what I'm saying, trying to get everything right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
for sure.
It's tough, but that's the type of shit I like. So
Yeah,
I like
for
editing.
sure.
If I can't figure it out, I like going on YouTube. How do you walk the ball?
Yeah,
You know,
for
I'll
sure.
be sitting here for hours.
For
You
sure.
know, so
It'd be like, I'd be wanting to do half of that stuff myself, but I'd be realizing like, hey, you can't do everything, bro. You gotta sometimes you gotta pay somebody to do something. So it's just like, I reached out to one of my homies. I was like, man, I'm looking for a graphic designer. My homie D-Rax, he had just dropped a mixtape, him and DJ Amaris, and I'm like, he's like, man, this the person that created the cover for my mixtape. And then I just reached out to him. And he just helped me like bring forth the vision of what I had wanted for my intro.
Okay. What was your reaction to that first 50K? Was you
Man,
watching it go up? Was it
What?
you looked on it one day and it was at 50? What was it?
I was watching my page. Bro. I was watching my page all for the simple fact that I was like, man, my goal when I first started dropping videos was like 50. I had a goal for 100,000. That was like my goal right off back. I'm like, man, my first year I got to do 100,000, even though I didn't get it. But it was just like
Not all in one, but you got it.
Yeah. But it was like I had started dropping videos with different people, and one of the artists that I did do a video with, TB1300, it was just like the video that we did together. I think it had did like 7K. And then it was like another video that I did with the artist Big Homie Twan did 10K. So once I started seeing those ones that started doing more than 1,000 views, I'm like, okay, I'm on the way. Man, my thing hit 50,000 subscribers. Man, I went to the liquor store immediately, got a bottle of Bella, like I won a championship. Pop, man, look, yeah, it's over with. But it was just like seeing that first 50K, like it made me come to the realization, like, you got something on your hand. You feel me? You ain't, cause it was like people was looking like, yo, bro, you got how many views in how many months? It was like, man, a lot of people don't even get that in a year.
For
so
real.
it was just like getting those views and accumulating them. It was like people started seeing my work, and then I just had people telling me like, nah, dude, you cold. You really got something. So I'm like, I got something. I just got to keep going. So it was like seeing that, and then when I finally hit 100,000, I'm like, oh, this real. And then like started getting those email alerts from YouTube, like, oh man, you on your way for monetization. I'm like, oh yeah, this real. It's like, okay. So it was just like, yeah. And then like when I finally hit like that, and then when I started seeing my videos go crazy on other platforms, and then like I literally just did a tally up today. It was like to be at a little bit over 300,000 views in 2 years, and I'm like, yo, like 2 years, like that's 150,000 views per year. So just imagine if I start working with artists that just gonna help me bring in the regular. So if I'm doing 150, 300,000 by myself with local artists, just imagine what I do like eventually with bigger artists and stuff like that.
Okay. You ever had an artist not put out a video?
Yep.
Okay. How'd that make you feel? Was it a back and forth situation? Like, man, put it out. You just like,
No,
man,
it was just like a learning experience. Like, man, you still got growing to do. You still got, you feel me? You still got a long way to go. Like, I got 2 videos right now because of being an artist. We fell out, and it was like I would love to release the videos, but the situation that took place, I would never release them. But it's like, you feel me? Like, you had those situations. I got a couple of artists that, you know, eventually they will release the videos, but it's like I know that they're gonna release them once I done pop. Nah, man, he shot this for me when he was down here. It's like, man, you could have did that then. Right. And now that I'm getting to this point, I get better. You can't do nothing but get better. Anytime you doing something, especially with a trade or something
putting
like that,
that work in,
man, it's like wine. You get better with time. So
that's
like,
what I feel. Every next project always better than the last.
Like, man, that didn't go too well. You feel me? I get it. But even with you putting it out, since it didn't go too well, man, this next one, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it because I want that relationship to grow. But when you got people that try to do you that way, you like, all right, man, cool. That's fine.
All right. So before I let you go, music videos is one aspect you can do with a camera. It's a lot of other things you can do with a camera. So do you got any interest outside of music videos?
Yeah, like I was telling you, I'm in the process of filming documentaries on certain individuals. So I have this docu-series that I'm trying to create called Who Are You?, which introduces basically kind of like the next black entrepreneurs. Even if you're an artist, a rapper that's actually having attraction, and like you see your fan base growing. If you want somebody to document now until you get to a certain level in life, it's like that's what I'm trying to do. So right now I have I've recorded a couple of episodes with my guy Mark Loring, who's a fashion designer, and he's currently designing custom bomber jackets for the cast of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air season 2. He done did the Neighborhood TV show with Cedric the Entertainer. He did a couple of things with Idris Elba. We was just supposed to go to Cali not too long ago before the situation happened with Regina King's son, and he was supposed to do something for her. So it's just like he working with all these different peoples and whatnot. But I'm just a part of the team, and he taking me with him to go film, like, you know, him doing his thing and stuff like that. And it's turning into a documentary. And my mentor that I'm getting ready to work with, named Brandon McGee, he's a black entrepreneur that owns his own tech company, and it's called Create Technologies. But it's like to document him from going from a kid from Chicago to a millionaire at where he stays now and what he's doing now in life. So that's like one thing that I'm doing with the documentaries. And then I'm also trying to get into this thing called In the Vault, which is kind of, it's similar to what Eze do with From the Block, but it's a total different concept, because it's like I want to actually go and find an old bank vault and have a person come in and like bring a deposit, but really the vault is like where you keep your music, the unreleased music or whatever, but you actually freestyling it or whatever.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Okay. That definitely sounds dope, man. Like I said,
sure.
man, soon first time I heard about you and heard you talk, I've been, you know what I'm saying, check you out ever since. That's the one thing I love too. I love to like I watch music. I don't even listen to a lot of the music, you know what I'm saying? I just watch a music video just to see, you know what I'm saying, how they working and what's going on. I definitely be tuned in
to the podcast and stuff like that, bro. You know, it's just like, it's amazing what you're doing, bro. Like, you feel me? Because you actually using your platform to get people to, you know, you the Vlad of the hood, basically. You giving people the opportunity to be able to come and showcase their talents and stuff like that. So, you know, man, you got to keep doing your thing.
Man,
so
appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Go ahead, tell the people where they can find Straight Glass, where they can watch the work, where they can work with you.
Of course, the YouTube channel is Straight Glass, so you look up Straight Glass, you'll find me there. Instagram is straight_glass. I just created a Twitter. I think it's straight_glass3. I'm not too familiar with it. Facebook, Straight Glass, or Tamel Woods. Either one, you can find me.
For sure,
you know, it ain't hard. I'm not hard to get up with, as some people say.
Okay. So appreciate you coming through, man. Definitely gonna have to have you back, man. Definitely gonna have to work together.
We finna be the Boosie and Vlad.
Definitely gonna have to shadow you on some projects or something.
Oh, for sure. Nah, definitely, bro. We locked in for sure. Man, look, shout out to my girl Delectable. Because if it wasn't for her, this wouldn't have happened. So shout out to Delectable.
Hey, D put me in a few rooms.
When she say Big D, not the little one. That's my sister, man. For real.
For sure.
So shout out to her.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming through in a minute.
For sure.